Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That's right, we are back heading into the colonies section yet again for some more tricky totems. That's right, I do like these puzzle maps, and we have done the first three. Let's head to the fourth, see how many we can go. Maybe we'll do four, maybe we'll do five, maybe we'll get to six, but I don't know. Gonna try and keep this to under a half an hour, if at all possible, so let us see. Tricky totems, blue-white scarcity. You know what? I know I likely misspelled scarcity, but that doesn't affect gameplay, does it? No issues here whatsoever. Let's see how things go. Let's see if we can figure out the totem puzzle. And blue white's scarce, but I'm guessing we're going to need it for the totems. Welcome to the Totem Busters. This time around we found a lonely totem in need of anti-creeper. Maybe we can figure something out. There is no blue-white ores. Interesting. Yeah, we are going to have to figure something out. Oh, look at that. oh my gosh. Okay. 69, nice. Okay, we have all... Alright, so we now know what our goals. We have a 69 every 0.5 all over the place. This is essentially the slow burn. How much do we need? We need 100 anti-creeper. Okay. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to place down some totems. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold down control. Because look at that. Look, it's the way it was meant to be. Holding down control. Yeah, I know. I need to do it more. And I apologize every time I don't. We're clearly not going to be using all of these totems. But you know what? Let's just put them down. Because you know what? They are what we are going to need. We're going to take over. Our goal is to sort of hold off here, push in, and start to see what we can get. Honestly, it might be better. Ooh. See, the problem is I would love to start here because it looks like there are 3 points of entry. The problem with that is we might not have enough energy to fight this off completely. We can probably stop it, but I don't know if we could win. We probably could win, but maybe not. And then this will sort of start encroaching. We might have a bit of a problem. Starting over here, we should easily be able to get these 2 and then move into a 3rd and 4th and things like that. So I'm sticking with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Again, let's just hold that control, bring it all the way down, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this right now. Now we're going to toss down right here. We're also going to turn everything off because, you know what, we're only going to be working on 2 at a time. And yeah, let's get going. Are we limited in anything? Do we have anything limited? No. Okay, it looks like everything is active, which is fine. Our goal will be to stop this and get power, of course. Power is the most important thing. Let's get going. Yeah. So we do have to terp some things down, which is most excellent. We're going to turn on another one. We're going to go a little slow because, again, it is all about getting that energy system online. Once we have 4, I'm going to do 2 at a time. Beautiful. We can't really afford 2 at a time yet because they have not yet fully developed. But that's okay. They will develop. As we can see, we are in a slight deficit, but they are coming up. Our storage is at 5, which means we are now going to be gaining energy. And yeah, we're just about ready to go. Boom. And boom. There we go. We are jetting over 2, which is fantastic. We are going to toss down a cannon just to get things rolling on the higher ground. And you know what? Let's even turn on our next tower. Oh my. We just want to get our generation up so we can build multiple cannons at once. As we can see, we are getting closer and closer to our goal. So, deficit, not too bad. Cannon coming online. Beautiful. And with that 1 cannon online, I am going to go a little bit hard on power for a second, and then we're going to start our next cannon. That's right. Going a little hard on power, because hopefully this cannon can hold off just for a second. And then we're going to go for another cannon in this side. So I would like it to be there. I hope it can build. I don't know. And then we're going to start building over here. And then we're going to work our way around. We're going to get to this. See, if we started down here, definitely it would have been a problem. As much as that's where I wanted to be. Ooh, we might not have. Ooh, look at that. We are in a bit of a pickle. Power-wise, we're still doing pretty good, though. So we can start building a couple of cannons at once. Although... Ooh. I think I messed up. I think I made mistakes were made. Look at this. This is way more powerful than I was expecting. We will move down again, but we do have the energy to supply ourselves. Luckily enough, we do have plenty, plenty of energy. And yes, I should be focusing more on building more cannons right now. But we have a nice store, and we do need to replenish some power, of course. So let's just plop down a whole bunch of cannons. There we go. Move back a tiny bit. I know. But now we have more towers online. More towers, more good. And we can stabilize, you see. We can now stabilize. So we can move that one over there. This one can stay there. That one can stay there. This one, once it gets built, will be a fantastic one. And we're going to need one down here as well. Unfortunate. It's going to remove some more of our power, but that's okay. That's okay. Turn these on, and I think we are stable as long as that gets built. If it doesn't get built, we're in some bit of trouble. Ooh. It did not get built, which is fine. We are going to move away just for a moment. We're going to toss down another cannon. The problem is we don't have the cannon to affect the edge, and that is the problem that we currently have. We have plenty of firepower to hold, right? We just need to clean up the goo in where it is, and that's the problem that we currently have. We have too much goo chilling around, and you know what? That's okay. Again, now that things are starting to get built, we can now move to defend, right? This can now move forward, start to clean this up. This can move up, start to clean that up. This can move up, start to clean that up. And yes, I'm flying my base around, but that's okay. That's the point. The base is here to fly. That's right. There we go. That cannon cleans everything up, and there we go. We've stabilized. Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. It's not necessarily that it's that difficult of a start. It's mostly just like, you know, a little bit too much for me at the moment. That's okay. Still holding our control, and we're going to get as much power as we can. We're going to take out this bad boy. We're going to terp these down, and we're going to get our blue white. Easy peasy, just like that. Oh, look at that. All of the creep taken care of. That's what we want to see. Now we want to just move everything up, and we can, again, reclaim our power on the side. Beautiful. Is that? Yeah, that's the beauty spot. Okay. Now we have enough power. We have cannons. We have our method of victory. We are going to take out this emitter first. We're going to terp this down. We're going to take at least 2 of these points of power. I mean, I say points of power. I mean, oh, jeez. See? I moved it too soon. Should have left that one there. Perfectly fine, but look at our generation, right? Our generation is going so strong. We are able to encroach. We are able to take out these 69ers, you know? It's always a good time. And yeah, I think we've established a victory equilibrium, right? We have the happy music. We have the you know, intense feeling of pride in our work that we're doing. And you know what? That is a nice 121er. Except for the fact that that's a nicer 121er. And that just needs to move forward so we can get another nice 121er. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. Our cannons moving up can handle anything. I mean, the 69, not too bad when you have a whole slew of cannons. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully, again, our goal is to cut off this while still taking this. So that's basically our goal right now. And we're just gonna, you know, do some little bunny hops. Not too bad at all. And beautiful. Again, more power for us. That's all we need. We just need the power. And then once we're stable, we've essentially won, right? The creep has hit a cap, which is very nice of Tricky. I think if there was no cap, it would be more difficult, but definitely doable with this amount of generation that we have on the side. With no spores coming, with no blobs coming, it's just a matter of time at this point. And even if there was a cap, it would still be building up, but it would just make it slower to move, right? I think we have enough cannons that we could handle the 69 every 0.5 coming from everywhere. But essentially our goal is to just start moving along. This will just get deeper and deeper. You know, the more we move, the deeper it will get, right? That's in essence what we are fighting at the moment. So I guess the question is, do we care about mortars? Not so much, but you know what? Having 1 or 2 won't hurt. You know, they have a good range. They attack up and down anything. So it's not like it's ever going to be a problem. We definitely will want our factory, of course. And, you know, the further up we go, I mean, we're going to be needing some pylon networks. Nothing so much right now. I mean, again, our main goal, we're going to shut this off. We're going to cut this off at the this is sad. And then, yeah, we're just going to see how it goes from there. I mean, well, let's even be a little aggressive. Oh, my. See, that mortar doing some great work. Just handling the deepest of the creepest. You can never complain when a mortar gets a really nice shot in. I do hate that this is a little bit of a wonky square now, but you know what? That's okay. You know? Sometimes that's what the squares need to be. We have our mortar moving in. We have our cannons moving in. Everything is coming up us. I mean, that mortar is, again, going to do some really good work because it's just going to attack that deep creep right there. Look at that. Just chunks it. No problems. It's gone. And then the rest of our team can just really slide on up, right? We definitely want them up top. This mortar, you know, I guess we just want another mortar, right? Might as well just, you know, keep the mortars coming. They are doing good work for us, so I'm not going to complain. We just need to make sure everything in the back is moving to the front. So let us do that. Let's also make sure they do have their power. Now, I am trying to be a little... Ooh, see, I am letting the power, you know, the power cycle get to me a little bit. You know, I let that guy run out of power because I was waiting for a really good place to kind of put a new tower. But you know what? Desperate times call for just placing down the towers that you need. Luckily enough, again, with the limit of creeper, as we move forward, this is going to be producing less and less because the cap is basically going to be moving creeper over here, right? So this is why this is so much deeper, but we're still at the cap in the bottom left. So this really isn't too bad to take. I mean, realistically, it's going to get to the point where it doesn't even do it. It can't even produce, so which is basically what it's at. Right, so we've acquired our first victory. Our second victory, of course, will be this pillar and this pillar, and hopefully we'll make it to a third. You know, I have no idea how little creeper or how little AC we're gonna get from 1 point. This is gonna be monstrously small, I believe. And you know what? That's okay. That is okay. We don't need much. We just need enough. So we do want to get this on the go as soon as possible. So let's toss down our terp, start building it, because we will indeed need le terp. But yeah, I think we will be okay in that regard. And there we go. I guess we'll just toss that up. Again, the nullifier coming down. No overload allowed. Sad times, but that's okay. Look at this. Even though this is 69, it's producing so very little. There's really nothing that it can do, and it is done. All creep gone. Power obtained. And yeah, we're just moving along. Having a good time, singing our song. And now we can take it to the enemy, of course. We have this whole set. They're just going to come along for the ride. We're going to keep it moving. And yeah, we're not even going to bring in some more support. We don't need anything over here. I have not a single worry or concern in my mind that says we will lose this. So, you know, take that as you will. When I run out of power because I do something silly and that nullifier turns off and all the creep just comes storming back, you know what? You can say, I was a fool. But you know what? I was a fool on a mission, and let us get going with our terraformation. I guess, I mean, what is the best play, right? So we can terraform up, we can terraform down, but at the same time, if we untop down view, see, I think we actually want to be in the middle there, right? We don't want to bring everything down to ground level. If we're in the middle, oh wait, no, we do have to go to ground level because miners are not a 3x3 unit. Of course they're not a 3x3 unit, they're miners. So yeah, we need to bring everything down to ground level. Unfortunately, it probably doesn't have to go to ground level per se, but, you know, just around there. So let us just do that. We'll just make everything ground level. It will be fine. You know, it's... Let's just say that's what Tricky wants us to do, right? We probably could do somewhere like in the middle where we bring half of it down and half of it up, and we do something like that. It's fine. But I do think we will want more terps. I didn't realize it was going to be this much terpin, so let's just establish that. Ooh. Shoot on down there. Just clear that up. Thank you. Thank you. Just what I wanted to see. And you know, we even have more power than I realized. We can keep the terp train going. Let's get that to 6 or 7. You know, where now we have our little terp core. They're gonna do fantastic. They're just gonna bring everything down. We're gonna keep moving along, and we're gonna grab some more bluite. That's right. That's all we want. We just want this bluite. You know, we're not strip mining the planet for its resources. We do it in an ecological way, right? The resources are there. We only manage to just extract them harmlessly from the environment. I am having a major problem here because I am not. Ooh. What do you have to say there, Tricky? Let's pause. According to the scanners, there is some resource terrain hidden somewhere in this world. More tactical analysis will be available in 5 more minutes. I love that. I think this is the perfect clue. It says there are resources available on the map. You know what? I'm going to give you your next clue in 5 minutes. And I think that is awesome. It came late enough that we already established what we're doing, right? Look at that one dot. That one frickin' dot. And yeah, no, that's awesome. Super, super cool. Love it, love it, love it. You know, it gave you enough time to establish yourself, and it just says, hey, just so you know, there are resource terrain units here. You know, keep an eye out, you know, but if you're still stuck in a minute, I'll be back. So super perfect on the timing. I super love it. And yeah, we need to also, I did say we were going to do a pylon network, and we kind of need to, right? So let's just move all of our terps down, grab our terraformation, make sure this is already set, and let us see. Let's grab, actually we do want a pylon network because we obviously want the bluite to come down, right? So bazinga bazanga, moving it along all the way up here, and we'll even toss one down there. Fantastic. It is lovely, and we are working on our second. Yeah, that's right. We're working on our second set of terraformation. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Our cannons, our mortars, our everything is just moving up, holding the line, keeping it fine. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's see. Our generation is 0.1, so we have a long... We technically won, right? We can end the map just by tossing it on 4 times speed, holding this as it is, and yeah, leaving it at that. Clearly we're not going to do that, but we could. We could. That's right. Let's just terraform everything down, I suppose. I probably should terraform up, but you know what? I'm just terraforming down at this point. Why not? We have the terps, we have the capability, and yeah, it's just going to make things a little bit easier. We do need to keep our power options available. Again, it also generates more power, of course. That's what we want to see. I love me all the power I can handle. And yes, I have gone all wonky with all of my towers now. We've gotten to the point where it doesn't matter that much. We just need to hold and expand. So the question is, how are we going to do this next expansion, right? That is the big question of the moment, because we now are opening up the center. Right, so the center is both a positive and a negative. Okay, why is it positive? Well, it's the center. It's nice. It has access to a point of bluite, which we already acquired. I just need to move stuff off of it, which we will move past. We can move down here and grab 1 point. Yes. Let's just see, how do we plan, right? We can hold this and let this be our creep generator and sort of hold this down while we go elsewhere. We can go straight for this emitter and then move down here and maybe grab 1, 2, 3, 4. We can take this corner and 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just take this, which will just be 1. And I think this is sort of, not the fool's errand, but I think this is where we actually would prefer to store the creep in the long term, right? Because it is a relatively simple path, you know, so we can hold the creep here while we expand everywhere else. We're only missing out on 1. Right? And then we'll drain the creep everywhere else. And this will get monstrous, right? But I guess the question is, are we going to get to the point where this starts dropping? If this starts dropping, we could easily just take this out too. That's the question. If things stay at maximum, though, I'd rather it be pooled up over here than pooled up by multiple spikes. So I think that's my goal, just so you are aware, in order to quote-unquote optimize our bluite generation. We shall see, though. We shall see. How are we doing in terms of quantity? You know, we've already done 9. That's actually not that bad. I was expecting to be significantly less. I think our miner... Wait. Where does our miner go? It's right there. Okay, good. So we need to just get a little bit further, and then we can drop our miner, and then we'll have 2 points of entry, and that will be glorious there. So let's just keep this moving. Moving on up. We just need to get some towers, cannons, mortars, what have you, on top, so we can move these over. And then, yeah, we're good. We are golden again. Let's just toss these 3, move them up a wee little bit. And there we go. This guy moves, this one moves as well, and there is our miner. Just like that. Same position, looking good. Turn to blue-white, and yeah, we're golden. Okay. So, where's the closest one? I mean, this is going faster than I thought, right? Because this is already at 88. So I guess we just go straight for this one, because it's the closest. I was planning on just hemming this in and keeping this, you know, hemmed, so to speak. But if we just go for the closest, we might be able to actually snag that before it's done, of course, right? I mean, clearly want to finish. And I guess we're going to need some more mortars. Things are getting much deeper with this creeper. So, yeah, we're gonna want some mortars on the front lines, of course. I think if they can build, we'll be pretty happy with how that is. If they can't, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm feeling pretty okay with it. It looks like they're all going to build, though, which is great. Our usage is a little high, but our storage is plenty behind it, right? So, yeah, we can even toss down another pylon just to make sure this blue-white is coming in at its maximum potential. And I suppose what we're also going to want to do is terraform, of course, and we're going to terraform to here. We're just going to put our terraformers just like get everything to that height right there. You know, get rid of this little divot. I don't even want it. And yeah, our terraformers can get to work from the sidelines. Look at this. Now that we have some mortar back up, we have some cannons. Cannons going up top, because, yeah, you know they like the top. Mortars in the back. They're the backdoor friends in this regard. And yeah, I'm just going to keep on sliding along. Oh, more mortars, more cannons, more everything for us, of course. And see, we're leveling this off, which is actually helping a little bit, because now it gives the creep a little bit more to push up against. And, you know, more pushing is sometimes more fun, I think. I guess we can even toss that guy up top. Oh, look at this. We have so many things to move. We have so much power even. We can even make some more things. Let's just grab a couple more mortars just producing in the back. That way we can move them up. Because, again, the creep is getting significantly deeper. So I do want to keep mortars on hand, of course. I think getting some mortars at the top will be lovely, but of course what's better is providing power to the friends on the front lines, right? They need it, they want it, they love it, and let's just go. We found the resource, the location of the resource tree. It's on top of all those pillars. Terraforming should allow us to get the miners going, set the miner to create blue-white. And, you know, I really like that it even goes into setting the miner to create blue-white. This is a map that anyone, no matter what your creeper world experience, can pretty much do, you know, because it walks you through. It says, hey, just so you know, if you didn't know, this is a way that you can get blue-white through the miner. Which, I mean, yes, the game does teach you, but it's easy to forget, you know? Sometimes you don't do it. Sometimes you think it's just those crystals. So, yeah, no, very, very good. Hats off to the Tricky Corp for making this map. And, yeah, allowing me to have some fun with it. Again, feeling pretty okay. I think we've sort of established what we want to establish. Again, we've taken the hill, which is always going to be a good thing. We'll move on up, and this should be the pillar under our control. Fantastic. And now what we can do is hem in all of the sides, right? So if we hem this into here, we only need a small force to hold it, right? That is what we want to see. If we can eliminate to this part, then now we're just guarding here and here, which is amazing. So let's just keep everything going. Let's move along, and let's try and take... Ooh, see, I missed out on a little bit of power on one of my friendos. Gonna be a problem, but that's okay. That is okay. There we go. Look at that. We have our next source. I have no way to close that, which is interesting. Perfectly fine. Maybe there is like a command to close that, and I am just not aware. But I don't know. I actually don't know how I would close that. And I'm perfectly fine with it, because you know what? it's useful. It's useful information. So I'm not going to complain about useful information. I am indeed going to move forward with my cannon squad over here just to push this in, hem them in even further, get this going, and yeah, now with this pushing in, we can almost, we probably could have safely gotten the blue white underway. Ooh. Protect that mortar. Protect the mortar! Because once this mortar is protected, everything moves, right? This moves up. That's what we needed. Miner going down. Oh, I want it in the center. Yeah, that's where I want it. That's what we want to see. And we're going to toss on our blue-white production, of course. Tossing on the mortar going up. And see, now we're protecting this. All we need to do is we get rid of this. We have access to another one right there. I want that other one before this map is over. How are you doing? Totem needs 47 left. Okay, we are making progress, and I think we're going to easily be able to get to this one in order to get the rest of our blue-white. I don't even care about nullifying this, but I guess I should. So let's just nullify it, you know. Again, nullifying this doesn't really matter to me. All we care about is getting to that. The nullification is nice and all, but it's more so... Ooh, see, now the problem is we don't really have the good connectors here. So what I'm going to do is try and cut off the creep from coming over this way, use these mortars to cut off the creep on the other side, and then maybe, just maybe, we can eliminate everything that I was hoping to eliminate. Again, back to terraforming. We're going to go right here. We're going to go blah, 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 blam. Ooh, look at that. I moved way too much indeed. That is fine. That is fine. I do not want them to have that connection, though. So, terps, moving on up. Get over there. Clean it up. And look at that. See, we cleaned this off, and that's what we want to see. Because this is cleaned off, it's going to be so much easier to control now. We only need a couple of cannons, a couple of mortars, and basically everything should be set. Move in with a couple more cannons. There we go. It's going down, and that is beautiful. We can even move forward with these cannons, which were there for the defensive purposes just a moment ago. And now they're used to hem down and maintain control over this spot of blue-white. That's right. Ooh. Oh, come on. You know, that's the spot. I think that's pretty. So that's the spot that I'm going with right there. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep everything moving along. This is nullified, but again, it doesn't really matter. So where is our next one? See, our next one is probably here. We could, I guess, go for this one, right? Could be that one. There's so many that are like close, but not that close. How are we doing here? 17 AC. I don't really think we're actually going to get to another one. So, slight problems. Ooh, you need to be on blue-white, sir. Thank you for your patronage. I think I want... Ooh, are we using all of our energy on ammunition? Is that actually happening? That's amazing. Good on us. Not anymore. It was the pylons. It was the pylons. I know. But sometimes, you know, you have pipe dreams. My pipe dream is to use everything on ammunition. I want to have so many things that all we do is drop things to ammo. And look at that. I am going to be hitting our store pretty hard while we build all of these mortars. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I am so okay with that. Because you know what? We're going to move some more forward. They're going to use more ammo. And again, it's just about hemming the creep. It's about penning it in and allowing us to get to just the points we care about. Again, I don't care about the emitters. I care about the totems. And that would be the totem. I am quite happy. Probably could have done faster. Maybe if we started over here, we might have been able to hold and just grab one super early, but I think grabbing a few more was good. We got to 4 in the end. So that has been Tricky Totems number 4, Blue-White Scarcity, and this was 21 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to do a second. I think I'm going to leave this as just 21 minutes and 3 seconds. And yeah, look at that, 16 minutes, definitely better than 18. A couple 18s, but you know what, not too bad overall. I am quite happy with this as well. Does Tricky have hit? Yeah, Tricky did an 18. Oh, Tricky. Alright, but you know what? I had a lot less units and a lot less units die. I will say 336 units. Holy moly, you really expanded. But yeah, getting some more blue-white totems definitely would be more beneficial. But I'm happy with the time. This has been Tricky Totems numero quattro, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It'd be super, super helpful. Greatly appreciate it. Love all the comments. Love subscriptions. Love likes. And if you know it, if you dislike it, do that as well. Just whatever. I'm happy. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Thank you so much.